comes to weightlifting, we have 3 different kinds of grips, and each grip has a purpose and will also affect how you are hitting that muscle group. So the 3 grips are prone, neutral, and supine. For example, a prone grip I often use in lateral raises to just switch it up and hit the rear delt a little bit more. So a regular lateral raise, palms are facing each other, and this is actually the neutral grip when the palms are facing each other. But if you rotate your palms down, that's a prone grip. Let me show you an example. Neutral, palms facing each other. You raise the weights up, slowly come down. That's hitting the medial delt, which is the side of your shoulder. But if you rotate your palms towards you, raise the weights up, it's hitting the medial delt, but in a totally different way that also lets it affect the rear delt, which is the rear of your shoulder. Another grip that you'll need to use, and that we already use pretty often when we're doing bicep curls, is the supine grip. This is when your palms are facing forward. This hits the short head of the bicep. But when you rotate your palms to a neutral grip, palms facing each other, this hits the long head of the bicep. So just 3 simple ways of how to execute your workouts in more of an advanced manner, where you are hitting different muscle groups, but doing the same exercise. Okay, so now I'm going to explain tempo. Tempo is extremely important, especially when you get a little bit more advanced in your lifts. This can allow you to really intensify the exercise without having to continue increasing your weight. So I'll show you a quick example with a bicep curl. All right, so first you're going to curl the weight up, okay? But tempo starts actually at the top of the lift. So right now, if we're gonna do a 30-10 tempo, 3-0-1-0, I'm gonna take 3 seconds to count down. 1, 2, 3. The 0 in the tempo is 0 seconds at the bottom. And then the 1 is popping back up. And then the last 0 is taking 0 seconds at the top. So again, like I said, it starts at the top of the movement. So 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 3, 2, 1. That's tempo. Good. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the difference between a rest pause and a pause rep. 2 very different things, but both will elevate your lift without having to increase the weight. So a rest pause is when you're actually doing your prescribed amount of reps, but instead of taking a full rest period, like a minute to a minute and a half, you are just resting for about 10 to 15 seconds and then going right back into another set with the same weight and going to failure this time. So for example, if you're doing a rest pause at 95 pounds for a squat, you would do 12 reps or whatever you are prescribed, rest for 10 to 15 seconds, go back and try to do another 12 reps, but if you can only get 10, that's okay because that's your failure. That's a rest pause. Now, a pause rep is when you are just slowing down the movement. So just as I explained with tempo, this is pretty much the same thing except you're not having to think of so many numbers. You just pause at the bottom. So I'm going to show you both of these as an example. Rest pause, we're pausing for 10 to 15 seconds, and then we're going to go back in for another round of reps. Okay, so did you notice how I did 2 different types of rep ranges for both of those sets? That's because I had a little less power because I had very little rest. That's okay. You don't have to aim for doing the same amount of weight and reps. Because rest pauses are designed to take you to failure and really show you what you're made of. So now we're going to do a pause rep. said, it's just a little dumbed down version of the tempo. You don't have to think of so many numbers. You're just pausing at the bottom, popping right back up. That's rest pause versus pause reps to take you to another level with your lifts without having to continue increasing the weight. Now we're going to talk about 1.5 reps. So 1.5 reps is just like it sounds. You're basically doing 1.5 reps, but that equals 1 rep. This is another way to take your lifts to another level. So you look a little bit more intermediate to advanced in the gym, and you're also getting the very most out of each and every exercise. So I'm going to show you how to do 1.5 reps with a Romanian deadlift. Okay, so you start the movement by coming all the way up, all the way down, halfway up, all the way back down. That's 1 rep. And that's just another way to take your lifts to the next level without having to constantly increase your weight.
Perfect.
Now I'm going to explain how to execute the drop set. This is yet another way to really see what you're made of and be able to take yourself to failure. So on this exercise, for example, I'm going to perform a drop set, and I have a little over 100 pounds here. So after I do one set, I'm going to reduce the weight by about 20%. So in this instance, I'm just going to knock these 10-pound plates off and then go into another set of reps without resting. And this way, you go to failure, and like I said, you really get to see what your body's made of. Using this technique will allow you to notice how you can actually lift heavier weight with your next workout doing these exercises. So with that said, we're going to get into it. Execute a proper drop set. So major takeaways from this video is only reduce the weight by about 20% and make sure that you really push and take yourself to failure. Concentric and eccentric. These are basically just breaking down your rep. So the concentric motion is when you're shortening the muscle group, right? So when you're doing a bicep curl, your curl up is the concentric. The eccentric is where we really want to pay attention and slow it down. So eccentric is when you are lengthening the muscle. So when you implement a short eccentric motion, you are, again, intensifying that rep without having to increase your weight. So I'm going to show you an example of this with a pull-up, because something that I will commonly assign to a client, especially if we're just getting into pull-ups, is eccentric pull-ups, where you are paying more attention to coming down than you are actually pulling up. So what I did there is, instead of implementing a tempo where you're thinking of a lot of numbers at the same time, you're just trying to go as slow during that eccentric motion as possible. And like I said before, this is just another way to intensify your workout without having to increase weight, or in this example, getting you started in pull-ups when you might not be able to do a full pull-up yet. Okay, so in order to set up a proper hip thrust, you're going to need a lot of space and a lot of things, but I assure you it is totally worth it. You'll thank your booty later. So the first thing is, if you have a bench size that are only 10 pounds. The reason that you want as big of a plate as possible though is because it's going to allow you to roll the bar up onto your hips so you don't have to actually lift it onto yourself. This is where the process gets a little challenging, but it just instead of just starting. You want to use these stoppers because when you come down, especially if you're not able to control your latch strap, you can slam on those weights. So this will just help you make sure that everything stays in place so you stay stable. If the weights are rocking around, then you're not going to feel stable in your movement, and that's where things get unstable. The last thing that you need for your hair is some kind of pad to put on your hips because it's going to cause some bruising if you don't protect yourself. So grab a yoga mat, fold it up, or grab those really thick pads that you see in the gym, those big blue pads. Use something like that to protect your hips. Place it under the bar and roll it up on yourself. Now we're going to get in position. So make sure that the bench is on your shoulder blades, just up under your shoulder blades. It doesn't need to cover your entire back. You want to make sure that enough of your shoulder blades are on there so you feel nice, secure, and stable. Next thing is you want to make sure that your feet are about hip width apart, toes slightly pointed out. Then you want to grab the bar, really secure it. You don't have to grab it for your life because you're actually going to be lifting it up with your glutes. You grab it so you feel nice and strong and secure. And then we're going to lift up. So as you lift up, look at your knees. See how I lifted my knees the whole time? That's protecting the low back. That's also allowing us to really isolate the glutes because you're keeping a straight back, which allows you to flex the glutes and use them instead of using your low back. If you're looking up or back, you're creating an arch. That is not only unsafe, but it's not even benefiting you by doing this movement. So I'm going to show you again. Alright, so that's proper hip thrust. Now I'm going to show you how to deload. So the one trick to this is you want to grab the